Hello YouTube. I am at an artesian spring in Autauga County, Alabama. I'm going to be looking at the fall foliage and looking for some good agates, jasper, petrified wood, other things we might find. It's been a while since I've been here. As you can see, there's a lot of leaves and things on the ground. Gonna take my time and go through. Got the sun on my back. It's really early in the morning. Beautiful day. I'm back here about, I'd say, a mile already. It's been a while since I've been here. I believe the last time I was here that it flash flooded on me. And believe me, I checked the radar and forecast for today. I usually find a lot of beautiful stuff here. Summer's almost over. Wanted to get a little bit in before there's some places down here I want to get to and check out that I've never made it back to. I'm going to do several videos and I'll be posting them one at a time instead of doing the really long videos. Seems like it gives people more of an opportunity to watch a short 20 or 30 minute video. Love having my sunlight back. I'm really going to have to start being more particular about what I keep. I think I'm going to just get a good walk in and keep my head up and might film more coming back. I'm just seeing animal tracks. A lot of deer. There's always a lot of deer out here, but that's always a good sign to me when I find a lot of deer tracks. Oh wow, look at that. Look at it here in the sun. This is the ones I really like. That is a beautiful stone. Get it wet. That lets me know nobody's been down here. That is beautiful. You can imagine that cut and polished. I know it might seem like I'm just looking over it myself, and I try to keep it in the camera where it won't just... That's unbelievable. A lot of times I'll do a little show and show the rocks that I found, and that's when I'll really get a good view, or cleaning them. But these down here are so clean, I don't really have to spend a lot of time cleaning these. Well, that's a good start. I really like this stone, because I hadn't still got my equipment on hold, trying to figure out where to make the mess. We'll look right here a little bit more. I know I said I was gonna walk off real quick and find me some stuff, but usually if I find something nice, I'll find something else in that area. Or should I say something that I'm looking for, or something that I like? Not sure what that is. Oh, well, there's something. Oh, that's beautiful. That's that petrified wood, that brilliant. It's just been really worn down. Still don't make it any less beautiful, I'll tell you that. It's amazing when you make the statement. I think that's just a good way to do when you get somewhere. It's like, I'm not keeping anything, and watch it, the stuff that falls in your path. You make a statement like that, and boom, you start finding it. Let's get to the... Oh, there's stuff inside that. Definitely. Said I wasn't keeping no inside stuff, but you can see those colors in that. Get that sun to come through it. You can really see how beautiful that is, and how dark and rich it gets. Just to take the skin off will be amazing. I guess I'll keep that one. I'm telling you, all you gotta do is make a statement. You're not gonna keep anything, and it just starts showing up. That's beautiful. It looks like ridges, but it's flat. I believe when you start falling for these rocks, though, you can find a lot of beauty in things you may have not seen before. Oh, look at that. Definitely see the agate that's formed inside of that. That's amazing. It's just unreal that I made that statement and started finding it. That looks like jasper. I love those lines in it. I remember when I first started collecting a year ago, the smallest little line would just thrill me to death. Just the smallest. Because I'd never even knew that we had such things as that. A fortification line. Or jersey. And then to find out you got it right here in your yard. Okay, I think I'm gonna move forward. Whoop, that looks like wood. Yep, it is. I'll get that in the light. It's really a nice little patch right here. I have found everything that I searched for. Look at that one. That's jasper. It's just really light. That's beautiful. Guess I'll move on. That's a nice color. Check that out. Oh, that's really nice and silky. This looks like wet. I'm gonna walk up this waterway. I have to pull myself away from that patch. I mean, it's beautiful. Man, that'd be beautiful. That's just like I guess that would be called a jasper. It's kind of coming off tan, but there's a lot of pinks and red and stuff in it. I guess I'll stay my eyes right here for now. There's some movement in that rock. Oh yeah. That way. That's one thing about this place. It just does not fail. It don't matter if you got a lot of people down here. You just show up and start looking. That is something else. When I get that clean, it is going to be gorgeous. 13 minutes and I have found all of this stuff that I claimed I wasn't going to keep anything, but this is some keeping stuff. Get back over here. Everything I'm picking up is beautiful. You can see the lines moving in that. Say hello to everybody. I appreciate all my subscribers. had YouTube send me a letter and let me know that it was going through my account. That was fine. I agreed. I've been working with Gemini, Google Gemini, just to make sure I have my stuff set. YouTube is coming with so many. Oh, I see some beautiful color right there. It's pretty much iron. These are a couple that I brought with me over here just to check it out. Nothing I hadn't got. There's some places up here I'd spotted last year, and I was supposed to come back this year. I've gotten so busy exploring other places and doing so many other things that I'd lost track of what I said I was going to do. Oh, look at that. That's what I was saying that I could find at home when I was at the hog mine. They had this stuff, but here it's been exposed to this artesian spring for so long that it has been actually just, I mean, that is beautiful. No edges, no cuts. It has already been worn down and smooth. I really enjoy this stuff right here. I am going to take this just to compare, because I was talking about it in that last video about how I already had this here in Alabama, where I done drove so far to look at it. And down here it's been in this old riverbed. This is an artesian well that's flowing over an old riverbed, Alabama riverbed. So that's why I'm finding a lot of stuff here, because it's cleaning off something that collected a long time ago. And if anybody's seen that last video where I was here and that flash flood come in, you can see why these rocks are so turned. Look at that. It don't really, it's got a ding right there, but that would come straight off, and that would be really nice to work, but I'm not doing that. All right, I'm gonna head up here. I guess I can stop on my way back. It's amazing how quick things here can change because of those flash floods. But that makes it even better, because like I said, it flips. I have never dug for anything in here. It always manages to give me quite a bit. I couldn't imagine digging. Come up. It's a lot of iron here. That's iron right there. I have really enjoyed. I got my first year this month, I believe. Look at that, how beautiful. I'm gonna try to get that's not gonna do it for me. That is a beautiful piece. Guess I'll keep it. Got enough of it, but I just know it that I have actually cleaned that stuff before. There's some pink jasper. There's something black. That's that black stone with the chalcedony had filled it in. It takes me getting away from home to realize what I've got at home. It's absolutely amazing. I didn't realize what I had until I left. That's a black stone, and I'm sure that would be beautiful cut in half, because you can see these windows with these little agates coming out. Well, maybe if I held it right, you could. That's some interesting stuff right there. I have taken this and cut it before. I don't know if this could be chert, because it's almost like marble. And then when you cut it, it stays true to color. It don't have any skin or anything on it. Seen something here. Look at that. I'll keep that. I just got a feeling that I'm gonna like these smaller ones when I just expose them and get that skin off. Look at that. That stuff just turns out so pretty when you polish it, because it all polishes, but those lines really stand out really nice. It's hard for these colors to show how deep you can see into this, because it's really, you can see past that skin and it's clear, and it's just got major stuff going on. I mean, if you name it, it's got it in here. I can't keep everything. It's hard to put it down. Especially when you sit there and look at it like that and make yourself fall for it. And you find the beauty in it. It is hard to throw it down. For me anyway. Because I've noticed when a rock shows you itself, if you throw it down, you're not going to find it again. But that's not necessarily true. I have found these same rocks over and over and over because of the way my eye catches certain things. It's hard to see that white on white, but that's what that is there. I mean, it needs some major cleaning, but that's a beautiful rock. It's like that one. And it's just got the most beautiful movement in it. Set it free. I really enjoyed my adventure in that impact crater creek. If anybody hadn't seen that, you surely need to go look at that. That is one 2-week adventure. That really came down quite a bit. I've definitely been up in there. Just nothing down here stays the same. But on down here quite a way is places where water runs off into here. And I've seen these huge gullies that the water had dug into the sides. And I believe a lot of this stone is coming out of that. So it gave me an idea last year to come back and do it when it warmed up. And I'm just about out of warmth. It's cooling down now. It got down to 54 last night, but it's still getting in the 80s and 90s during the day. So that's one of the reasons I got here. Let's see what that looks like. That would be beautiful, polished. Maybe someday somebody will find it and polish it. See these lines. Oh, there's a good one. Look at that. Just another beautiful kind of... I like to get over here in the sunlight where I can get a good picture of it. Some of my favorite stuff there. Like I said, I've only been doing this for a year. And it's been an amazing year. I've really just I never even thought of what would happen with this. Never even thought. Never realized how much fun that I would have as a grown man getting back out and exploring my local creeks and lakes, rivers, and parks. I've had a wonderful year. Absolutely. That's a pretty piece there. You can see how red it gets on the inside. I guess that would just be a pink or a rose quartz. It's just been ground down to a beautiful, with no sharp edges. That's what I figured out when I went and found it coming out of the cliff. It's like, my goodness, I've got this stuff. And not only do I have it, I've got it already tumbled. Don't cut my hands. Okay, I'm gonna walk. I always love this stuff right here. It's so pretty. And you let it glow. That is a beautiful stone. Look at there. I dream of a day of taking my Dremel and just creating beautiful artwork out of these. Because when you take the skin off, it's a white skin, it becomes a beautiful clear. I say clear, it's like glass, and then you see the color and the movements inside of it. And it's so thin that you don't have to cut it. It's ready to work with. You don't hardly have to clean it. And as most people know, that's the hard part of rock hounding, is cleaning what you find. Some more of that beautiful rose. Can you see that pink in there? Some lines. Trying to come straight in. Got me 33 minutes on here. Let's find us a beautiful rock. And I believe I have it. This is wood. Look at that wood. That is petrified wood. Got some beautiful stuff in it. The way it's... And when you cut this, it's just like... It's that sunset stuff. That wall has really come in a lot since I've been coming down here. Like I said, it's a constant change. I think that's why every time I come, I find these beautiful, beautiful rocks. I've even found some beautiful fossils here. That's petrified wood. Well, might be wrong about that. Pretty sure I might be. I think that's that stuff I was telling you about, that I think it's some kind of jerk. Just not sure. Still not good at calling out rocks. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty when you clean that up. If you can see the movement in there. I really appreciate y'all being with me. I really enjoy being out in nature in this artesian spring, looking for these beautiful rocks, having somebody to show them to. Look up here. Found a really large piece of petrified wood in here when I first started rockhounding, so it always makes me look. I think we all remember those first. I call them cow rocks. I'm going to close this video down. I'll have more, so please join me. I would like to try to keep them a little shorter nowadays to let people have the time to get in and take a look without being trapped. I'll cut it off for hours and hours. There's a pretty one. Let's see what that looks like wet. Wow, that's beautiful. I'm trying to stay focused in this middle. I sure do appreciate everybody. Y'all stay with me. I'll be posting another one tomorrow about the same time. Be blessed, and I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully. Thank you.